Well, hello, America, and how can I offend you today with some truth? Well, I got some of that and some cold fucking beer. I like cold beer. It tastes like freedom. You know, the people that tell you shouldn't drink eat pockets full of pills and sugar like it's going out of style. And that's because advertising? What? No way. Has the media been lying to us the whole time? Because you know all those pills you eat are processed by the same fucking thing. Hmm. Next thing you know, you're going to tell me that the food pyramid was invented by the Department of Agriculture to feed fucking poor people a bunch of shit they didn't need so they could kill us all with medicine. But that would be a different story. No, wouldn't it? How did we get here? This great American experiment. They like to talk about the 2 cent tax on tea thing, you know. When they're talking about that, it was really about rum and guns. They try to take the guns. So the 2 cent tax on tea was really about a tax on whiskey. And then George Washington turned around and did the same fucking thing, the Whiskey Rebellion. And then, honestly, free the slaves had to get paid because bullets ain't free. And, well, a whole bunch of Indians in Dakotas got killed for gold, and nobody wants to talk about that. It's interesting. I was told I needed an education whenever I was a kid. It was a trillion years ago. And so I joined the Army. And now I drink and I know stuff. And I can tell you everything I learned in college. I can fucking Google. The shit they make you memorize is nonsense. But what you do learn is to investigate things and look at more than one source. More than one source. You know, if you go down the deep rabbit hole of China creating viruses, we could have fucking destroyed them in the 50s, but Truman wouldn't drop the bomb. If you're going to have a virus, you're going to need a cure. And that's what communism was more about than anything. Interesting. In 1974 to 1975, there was a bicycle ambassador called George Herbert Walker Bush who worked for one of them three-letter agencies over there in China. And guess what? In 1978, they went from making not enough food to feed themselves. They were literally starving. They were an agrarian society, meaning like old school England, they would barely feed themselves and the government stole all their food, so everybody was dying. Then all of a sudden they had an industrial revolution just like America. And did anybody invest in it? That'd be an interesting rabbit hole to go down. We'll go down some more rabbit holes, Alice. It's about adrenochrome. China. Jimbo Carter is going to help everybody that created the Department of Education with big government, right? You know, yeah, they tell us it's big government versus big corporations. And if I got the Kung flu, I would want to go to the doctor of my choice, not the doctor from some third world poop-handistan who wiped their butt with their hand. He told me to drink Motrin, drink water, and change my socks, and they'll save me in 6 months. I would want to go to a private doctor. But big government makes more money off of it. And they get us all to pay into it. You know, right now they're talking about all this. We need Medicare for all. We need Medicare for all is the cry. It's the battle cry, isn't it? Everybody needs Medicare for all. Everybody needs Medicare for all. Well, we've been paying into it. If you make $7.25 an hour, look on your pay stub, you pay into Medicare. And you can't fucking use it. Where did the money go? Politicians. Good talk. That's why a dollar worth of medicine costs $500, because somebody's getting a fucking kickback. And we're all gonna want our money back that we paid into the system. Maybe Medicaid for all is Medicare for all, and they're trying to fucking kill us before they have to give us our money back. They romanticized the Titanic, but in 1912, a bunch of people who worked at the bank got on a boat and it sank. J.P. Morgan wasn't one of them. Rockefeller just went liquid after selling off Standard Oil, and here we fucking are. Who funds Planned Parenthood? Same people trying to vaccinate you? Ooh. How did China go from an agrarian economy to owning the NBA and Hollywood? Was it under Operation Mockingbird? Was that a three-letter agency that owns our news media? Now they own Disney and everything. Because greedy Americans put their dirty dick beaters overseas and sold us fucking out. And they told us they're all about me and they're all about you. Let's go back to EpiPens and the dollar worth of medicine and how now it costs $500 and Obamacare is going to cure us all, right? They're just taking more of your money to give to themselves. Conservatives, same fucking way. Look into campaign finance spending and it will fucking shock you. Well, we all got this time. Do your own research. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe my tinfoil hat's too tight. Maybe I've looked at the wrong websites. I don't fucking know. I don't have all the answers and I don't pretend to. I'm just chilling out, doing my own research. So, China didn't make anything. And then Walmart comes along. Was there a president from the state that Walmart came from? And now everything's made in China. And they bought our rocket technology and our satellite technology in every industry. Did they buy up all our technology? That'd be interesting. Did the dot-com bubble, who made money on that? Was it China? Because unlike our capitalist system where it's illegal for people to conspire to buy and sell, buddy, go get that. Buddy's a good boy. You're not getting it, are you? And unlike our system where trading like that's illegal, very few people in China own money if they all decide to sell at the same time. Well, our economy crashes. And who created a system like this? Let's go back to who opened up our markets to China and who invested in China. There's a bunch of drug companies and food companies, and now we all have allergies and we need EpiPens. And let's go down that rabbit hole, Alice. EpiPens, epinephrine. When it expires, what's it turn into? Fucking adrenochrome. So adrenochrome, the natural source is human blood. You can get it from an abortion. If you terrorize the baby, you can cut out the adrenal gland and consume it like a fucking vampire. It's like a fountain of youth. The Mayans did it, they went away. Easter Island probably did it, I don't know. Everybody that consumes this doesn't really age. And, well, people have been looking like they're aging like shit. Vampires, you say? When a vampire needs to get away, what does he turn into? So maybe we were looking literally at bat soup, like a soup made out of bats, to bat soup. And Mockingbird Media was trying to alert their Hollywood friends. Wouldn't that be interesting? And now everyone's looking for roses. You know, the content of adrenochrome goes up based upon the amount of melanin, and Haiti would be a good place to get it now, wouldn't it? Bayer bought Monsanto. Maybe Corn Pop wasn't a bad dude until they started making all our drugs and food over in China. And why did Joe Biden put 1 million minorities in prison for something his son was going to do every fucking day? His son was a crackhead, and crack was whack, huh? It's almost like they went over to Afghanistan just to get opium so they can make money. It's almost like they opened up the doors to China to make money. It's almost like we've been getting fucked for a long time. Well, how do you crash a bank? You borrow a bunch of money and you don't pay it back. We just borrowed $6 trillion from the Federal Reserve, and now they're broke. Good talk.